running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city, on the streets where once was pretty. Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Yeah, you get the gist. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Join me in the whistling solo.
That I know occupies you, the Tabloids. Can you talk a little bit about why you avoided social media?
I didn't want to get in trouble. You know, I mean, I try to work at I try to reach as many people as I can without appearing in places where I will be noticed by people that will complain about me, because I had, you know, I had a massive piece of work shut down. You know, and so, you know, I'm the sort of person, if I was on social media, I'd say something at 2 o'clock in the morning that would mean I never worked again. And so I avoid it for that reason. Also, I think it's really important to sometimes to make a separation between the person and the work. And yet, obviously, what social media does is it requires every band, every musician, every writer has to be a full-time personality, advertising themselves, and where it's like indivisible. I think you have to kind of hold something back. I mean, loads of people that are writers got into writing because they don't like people and want to be alone. And yet, the way that they're expected now to be sort of performers and have social media platforms and engage with people, it's not what it's about. And loads of musicians have to spend so much time creating online product. Also, it just does seem fundamentally immoral. Like, no one gets paid. Your stuff gets put up there. You're supposed to be happy that it's there, because it might lead to some endlessly deferred point where you're remunerated for it, and yet all the time the tech companies are getting rich from the advertising that they generate. So yeah, I won't have anything to do with it. And every time I sort of attempted to, I mean, when I quit at the Observer, there were people saying maybe you should do Substack or something like that. But then the problem with that is, I don't know. I'd have to get indemnified legally somehow. I'd have to have my stuff checked by lawyers. I wouldn't have any control over what happened to it, you know, and it will be seen by people who might complain about it. So it's best just to keep your head down. But I'm really lucky, and I'm part of a generation of people that got going before social media and reached an audience before social media oddly made it. I mean, there was a golden age, wasn't there, that even I was aware of, where really bright, clever, funny people were able to build audiences through social media for comedy, writing, all sorts of different things.
Obviously the tabloids were like, this is great,
Yeah.
and they were like, this is what terrible, or a terrible thing to do. This, you know, Jarvis going on stage, and they were like, this, bringing down the king of pop, this is appalling, and wrote all these anti-Jarvis headlines. And then people rose up in favour of Jarvis. Like Paul Weller's mum phoned the Mirror to say that Jarvis is a really nice guy. He would never do anything to harm anyone. Yeah. And David Bowie's people had filmed it, and so then they could then show, look, all he does is kind of waft. Because what they were saying was that he had harmed children, which in the context of Michael Jackson is really weird. And they said he can't harm children, and then they proved they didn't. And then they did a little phone line that you could phone up for like, 15 quid a minute or whatever, and to say, should Jarvis be saved or not? And so so free Jarvis, and that was like a massive tabloid thing, and that kind of brought it up as well.
Yeah.
As soon as the tabloids become involved, it's huge.
This is a Northern Line train via Charing Cross